Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. Happy Tuesday. And you know what happened today? Well, in this video, we're going to discuss our $1,200 stimulus checks that we will know if we're going to get before Election Day by close of business today. That's right. We will know something, people. Our fate. So may the odds forever be in our favor. Then we're going to talk about Mitch McConnell's skinny stimulus bill. Guys, this thing is super skinny. I don't know if it has Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig. It's no carbs in there. It's organic. Yeah, no flavor at all. And then we're going to talk about the $200 prescription cards that we want to know, are those in the mail as well? And then one state is offering food stamps for college students. Yes, and we have rent assistance programs and more. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. Okay, my name is Shalae, and here on this channel we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you are in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, because you always love this shirt and it's from Target and I got it many moons ago. So let's go ahead and talk about this skinny stimulus that has no flavor at all. So Mitch McConnell's $500 billion skinny stimulus includes more unemployment, coronavirus liability protections, everything but a check. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We're scamming through. Where's the check, man? Alrighty. So even some of the Republicans, namely White House officials, they all want to go big or go home with the next stimulus plan. However, there's always one. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, he's working on passing a much smaller bill that will likely be voted on Wednesday. Now, according to the initial draft, it's supposed to be about $500 billion in targeted stimulus. Now, we can just tell right here that no one is on the same page, right? Because we know that White House and Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, she wants to pass a bill that will cost somewhere between $1.8 trillion to $2.4 trillion, and that includes extended unemployment, individual state aid, as well as individual stimulus checks. Now, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin and Nancy Pelosi, they did speak yesterday afternoon, and Nancy Pelosi's spokesman actually tweeted that they have clarity about whether the bill can be passed before Election Day. They're supposed to talk again today. So if something happens, you know I'm coming back to you this afternoon. But as of right now, they are scheduled to speak once again. Now, according to Mitch McConnell's skinny stimulus, it does have on there where it will provide $300 per week in unemployment, and that will extend until December 27. And I mean, it has some PPP information, it has some other stuff, but I didn't see the check, and that's what I was looking for, okay? So if you want to read it, I'll put it down in the description box below. However, Senate Minority Leader Charles Schumer called the $500 billion stimulus bill inadequate and down the line a sham. He said it was a scam. Don't always bring it to you just so extra, right? Exaggerated. He said it's a stunt. He said the Kentucky Republican has blocked the stimulus plans, including the HEROES Act passed in May. And Charles Schumer said that this $500 billion package under consideration is not going to bring any relief to the American people. So we will see. As right now, we have that Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, they're still trying to narrow down their differences and see what they can do. But the speaker says that she's hopeful that by the end of the day on Tuesday, they will have clarity and we will know if it will be passed before the election. Okay, Nancy, girl, we count on you. We back room for you. All righty here. Now, we all know that the federal judge in California said that inmates can receive stimulus checks. Well, somehow that has went across the country, and now Vermont inmates can actually receive their stimulus checks as well. Now, the decision rejects an earlier determination by the IRS, which blocked prisoners from obtaining the money. The ruling is saying now that incarcerated people in Vermont can get the funds that are available to them. They said the judge ruling incarcerated individuals are not excludable in an eligible individual under the act. And he said that they should have access to their $1,200 stimulus checks, as well as the $500 money for each qualifying child, and that is from the first stimulus. I think more states are going to be coming back and saying, hey, you know what? If you are incarcerated, you can receive your $1,200 checks. Hey, at this point, just give it away. Like, I mean, I'm over it. Okay, I'm over it. We're 7 months into this thing. Give it to the people. Alrighty, moving along. President Donald Trump wants to send these $200 prescription drug cards before the election, but it has been halted. No. Now, Donald Trump planned to send millions of senior citizens a $200 savings card, has run into problems, and there's accusations saying that he is trying to use the taxpayer money to buy votes. I don't know. Now, it's unlikely if the proposal can be actually carried out before Election Day, and some of the Democratic lawmakers are saying that the timing is politically motivated, and they are questioning whether the government has the authority to order the billions of dollars in Medicare spending. Representatives Frank Pallone of New Jersey and Richard Neal of Massachusetts and Senator Roy Wyden of Oregon accused the president of buying votes in a letter that they wrote to the Health and Human Services. And they said in the response, the White House argues that the Medicare can legally send out discount cards and under its authority to conduct demonstration programs. So they're saying that they're demonstrating this to test new ideas. Now, the $200 would test that if extra cash was made to seniors, that they are likely to stay on their medications, because we know a lot of seniors don't purchase their medications because they don't have the money. And so they're saying, well, if we send the $200 cards, that if they stay on their medications, this can avoid hospital visits. Let's test it out. What do you guys think about this test? And why do we have to be the seniors? Can we not get some $200? Like, I'm just saying, give it to the seniors. I'm not saying that, but can we get in on the, it ain't no fun unless we all get some, right? I'm just saying. Now, the lawmakers contend that it is not to test out to send the cards to every Medicare recipient, and it lacks a control group which can compare the results of this test. Now, the White House officials have no comment on the status of the prescription cards, and as of right now, they did not say if any cards were in the mail. So I know a lot of people were asking about them, but I'm still watching this, okay? I have this on my radar. Now, as for unemployment has begun for the Virginia claimants, and after delays, Virginia claimants did start receiving their payouts for the lost wages program. The Virginia Employment Compensation said that, hey, they are having multiple agencies involved in the process, and that's what caused the delays. But they said that in the past few days, they have issued out $481 million, and that went to 389,000 people across the state. And they said that their staff is working really hard trying to get the money out to claimants, because they know that there are people that really need the assistance, and they have $233 million left in the program. So continue to apply if you need that as well. Now, for New York food assistance has expanded to help more college students. Nearly 75,000 community college students in New York are now eligible for food stamps. So if you know someone or know someone who knows someone, let them know. The state expanded the benefit program to low-income students enrolled in at least part-time or half-time in a career or technical education program offered at a state school. Previous additional requirements on the food stamp program were also removed. To qualify, those students used to have to work 20 hours a week or take care of a child or unable to work, but they removed that. So this is going on in New York. Hopefully more states adopt this practice as well. But hey, if you have a college student, let them know to go apply. Now, also there was a letter that was sent to Instacart. A letter was sent where asking Instacart to allow EBT. I mean, what you would think is obvious because it's food programs. I mean, even you can do on EBT, you could do the Walmart, grocery shop program where you can go get it. But they're saying that Instacart has been extremely helpful to grocery shoppers with limited mobility and those trying to limit their exposure to underlying medical conditions. It should not surprise anyone that Americans who could not work because of a medical condition, they do rely on the SNAP program. So they said, why in the world is Instacart not accepting EBT? Seems like a no-brainer, slam dunk, and obvious reasons for everyone to get behind it. So maybe Instacart will take this and say, hey, you know what? We will start allowing EBT. What do you think down in the comments below? For some reason, I thought they did, but I guess they don't. Alrighty here. Now, Indiana is providing rent assistance for 6 months for those who have been hit hard by the pandemic. So, Indiana's rental assistance portal is now accepting applications for the program to provide eligible renters up to 6 months to cover past due rent and ongoing monthly payments. It's the second round of relief funds in Indiana, which has provided renters and landlords since the pandemic began. Speaking of the second round, guys, I have a friend and she has her own business and she applied for the first round of different grants and like business loans or PPP money, and she was denied. However, they reached back out to her on, I want to say like a few days ago, and they said, hey, you were accepted in the second round. And pretty much for her business, all she had to do was submit like all her receipts where she has like missed out on business, and they're going to issue her a check back with that money. So I know a lot of people were asking about PPP and small businesses and all these things that are coming out. A lot of that CARES Act money has went unused in states. You want to start applying for these programs, because if you didn't make the first cut, they are relaxing the requirements. They are adding people. So I'm just saying, for if you're an Indiana resident, you can actually go ahead to the state rent relief, or you can call 1-833-201-0974. Check out for your state. Now in North Carolina as well, Governor Cooper, which he seems like he's a good guy, he announces the North Carolina HOPE program for eligible residents to get rent and utility assistance. Now he said that the applications are now being accepted by the North Carolina Housing Opportunities Prevention of Evictions program, which will help eligible low and moderate income renters experiencing financial hardship. So if you need it, you can go to the state website, you can apply for it, or you can dial 211, and there are callers there that will help you Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So that's all I have in the news today. I look forward to seeing what happens this afternoon. But yeah, guys, I would definitely say that if I was you, I would go ahead and actually, start applying for some of those programs. Dial 211, go on Google, type in rent assistance, look for that, type in pandemic assistance, type in rent assistance for your state. You're just gonna have to play around with it and find some different things, but the money is out there. Money, yeah. Hey, money, yeah. Okay, so the money is out there. So all you have to do is be a little bit proactive. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Well, you know what? I'll talk to you today if some news breaks. But if no news breaks, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.